Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to beat Voltai the Accumulator in another Crab's Treasure. So if you're doing this fight, you need to have the rubber band item. This is going to prevent any electric damage, making this boss fight really easy. So if you don't have that equipped, I would recommend putting it on. And if you don't have it, I would recommend searching through the earlier areas to find it, because it just makes this fight a whole lot easier. As you can see, they barely are hitting me with these attacks, because the lightning attacks won't hurt me. She can hit you with your head still for that first phase, but if you have the elastic band there, you're just not going to take damage, so you can pretty much just face, tank, and hit her there. This is a pretty funny part of the game. I recommend using the Mantis Punch there, because it's a very powerful weapon for getting her to stop her attacks, and it can deal a good amount of damage as well. So once you hit enough damage, she's going to move over to the other side again. So this is a common occurrence in this boss fight. You have to move around very often. And be mindful that she will fill this area up with trash, so you get more shells, but also there's going to be poison there. For some reason, the tracking on the Mantis Punch doesn't work fantastically there. Like, that just drew me to the middle of the room, so I would recommend being a little bit closer to them if you're trying to pull that off, as the tracking on it isn't perfect if you're using that version of it. Now, this is an easy one. Just get on top of the toaster and attack her in the face. The toaster section isn't very hard at all, but if you're wondering what to do, you got to jump on top of the bread and then jump up on top of her. And then once you get into this second phase, she's going to start moving around the arena, and she'll pop out at a different one, so you just kind of have to move around. But watch out, because that's when the sludge is going to start filling up the room, so you're going to start taking poison damage if you don't get to a platform to reduce that. If you have a higher resistance, you can avoid that, but I don't have very high resistance, and it's causing a bit of poison damage, or almost caused a bit of poison damage, but yeah, you can hover around the room to avoid taking any of that damage, so I'd recommend doing that as well. But yeah, once you get over to the other side again, you can continually attack her there, and she's going to attack with the lightning too. With the elastic band, you're pretty much home free, and you can parry as much as you want, as she's pretty easy to read. Her entire head will slam down whenever she's attacking, it's making it a very easy attack to punish and parry with. So I'd recommend using the Sriracha top here, because the twist top is a pretty good attack as well if you want to have some consistent damage. As the Mantis Punch isn't going to break her posture, you can't actually do any posture damage to Voltai the Accumulator. But yeah, this was a pretty easy boss fight in another Crab's Treasure. This was my first attempt, and I didn't realize that it would go this smoothly. But yeah, this was a pretty easy boss overall. We were able to take it down, not too much of a challenge. And again, another electric attack that just won't deal damage, since we're with the elastic band there. You do take damage, you get hit by her head though, so be mindful that you do have to dodge that attack. You can also, if you have the shell hammer attack, you can do that as well in this fight, so you can deal a little bit more damage. There again, I used the Mantis Punch, and it brought me to the middle of the room. But what's nice about the bread one here is you can actually just jump from the middle island there and get up to her head to deal the last bit of damage to take down Voltai the Accumulator in another Crab's Treasure. If you found this video useful, please hit the subscribe button below, and I'll see you in the next one.